Hey everybody, thank you for joining me on another fantastic Let's Play. I have just finished playing Portal, well, not just finished, about 2 weeks ago I guess, and I am very excited to get into the sequels. So, whether you've seen the last Let's Play and are joining me for this one, or whether this is the first one you've seen, thank you for coming along for the ride, and without any further ado, let's play Portal 2. Now I did start a game just to test the sound, but I got like 10 seconds into it, so I really am going into this pretty much totally blind. Alright, Chapter 1, The Courtesy Call. I noticed from the load screens it looks like Aperture Science has seen better days.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
I guess this is just to test the controls.
You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor.
See, I'm tempted not to do that, because like, just from the first game has taught me.
This is the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it.
I'm also worried though that like, if they just hook me up after 50 days, I don't know if it's 15 or 50, I think 50, then if I complete this physical, do I go back under again?
There is a framed painting on the wall. Please go stand in front of it.
Is there? Okay, there is.
This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
Wow, some nice art.
You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed.
What if I don't want to? Can't seem to get out, and I don't have a portal gun yet, so not really much of a choice. Why do I get the feeling I'll be asleep for another 50 days?
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9999999. This courtesy call is to inform you.
Anyone in there?
Test subjects should vacate the enrichment center immediately. Any test subject
Are you
not
gonna open the door?
at this time.
Oh God, you look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
Uh-oh. See? I totally knew I shouldn't go back to bed.
There? Can you hear me? Hello? Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes.
Oh, I can speak now. That's new.
Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple.
This is not gonna work.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to
Well,
mention
this isn't
to
good.
you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, no, I hit that one. Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're gonna need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
That's what it says.
Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on.
Oh dear.
Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes, but don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Okay, not seen a portal gun. Shall I jump through?
There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in no fit state to run this particular type of cognitive gauntlet. But at least you're a good jumper. So you got that, you got the jumping on your side. Just do your best, and I'll meet you up ahead.
I feel like I recognize that voice, but I can't quite place it. Also, I like that what I thought was a curtain track is actually his track. So I guess this is where all the test subjects reside, in little tiny fake apartments. 10,000. Oh, hey!
And again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open, and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Well, alright then. So I wonder if the first few levels will be the same as the previous game, just for a tutorial. But that's okay, should be pretty easy then. It's cool to see the center, okay, so I can kind of see me when I look at the portal. I guess I need to look this way, right? So, I forget what her name is, but she doesn't look that much older. It's maybe a few years, but I don't think that much time has really passed. Unless they did something to me to make me, like, you know, not age. Because the center is definitely aged. Actually, the center looks like it's aged quite a number of years, so maybe I'm not too far off there. Maybe that's part of the story.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Well, that door barely works.
Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through.
Alright, so that's level 1 or 0. Whatever that was. Just gonna look around a bit before we go on. I'm sure there are Easter eggs and things, and I'll probably miss some of them, but hopefully I'll catch some as well. Alright, let's get to it. Level 2, yay! We'll keep going for now since that was a very short level.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Oh, lovely. Well, thankfully I don't have that problem. Nice. Hear some birds, so I guess I'm not the only thing alive in here. I wonder if, like, has, like, the rest of me not even wiped out and I'm, like, the last one left. Safe in the test center. Just me and, GLaDOS. Oh, look, a portal. me just look around a bit first. So there's a few different buttons. This is definitely different than the previous game. There's a shattered glass wall here. Is that from some of those droids? Hopefully they're not around. Alright. Let's see what happens. It opens a portal. Now what does this one do? Opens another portal. And that one opens a third portal. So I need to get the box. Okay, so this is easy. Get the box from this one, take it through to that one, and then I can go through to that one. So seems pretty straightforward. I guess as before, they're not starting you with a portal gun. They want to do some other puzzles first. Alright, there's my weighted cube. Not a companion cube, but close enough. Alright.
Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Oh, lovely. Well, hopefully I can avoid being put back to sleep, because that might not ever happen. Guess I should have brought that clipboard to take notes. On to level 3. So last time there were oddly 19 levels, not quite sure why.
The Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason.
Animal King takeover. Okay, well, that seems unlikely. AI takeover, that I could see. That I could unfortunately very much believe.
Hey! You made it! There should be a portal device on that podium over there. I can't see it though. Maybe
No.
it fell off. Do you want to go and have a quick look?
It's weird that his voice isn't robot-y. I always think it's a real human, but
It's all right, no, go on,
clearly
just
it's
have a
not.
look about. Oh!
Oh my.
Hello? Can you see the portal gun?
Nope.
Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. All right? Brilliant. Go team.
Sounds
See
like
you
a
in
plan.
hour, hopefully, if you're not dead.
So no sign of GLaDOS yet. Or unless he is GLaDOS. Could be a twist there. Very glad I still have my springy heels, so I can survive that fall. Oh, electricity near water. What are the odds this will be like a glitchy portal gun? Not glitchy, but can only make blue portals so far. Oh, there's somebody meditating. And what's this? Is that me? Or the player character, I should say? I think that's the companion cube, with some hearts drawn onto it. Or maybe it's supposed to be just a weighted cube and somebody drew the hearts. The doctors don't look happy. In fact, they seem to have gone mad. Oh, there's GLaDOS. All the doctors standing around her. Oh, and there's I think that's the final scene from the last game. And there, of course, is the cake. Just looking around first. Alright, well, on we go. Oh, you can actually see where the portals are through the walls. That's new. Helpful, though. Alright, so we're in their offices now. I guess the courses here will be a little more interesting than the more like scripted ones of the previous game. More like level 19.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share.
Oh, lovely. Maybe that's how this whole thing happened. I wouldn't be surprised. Be a nice way to kind of tie the outside plot with the inside plot, so to speak. I really hate those guys, if I mentioned that yet. Alright. So this does look like the course, or one of the courses from the previous game, if I'm not mistaken. That'd be kind of cool if they were like redone just with, you know, jungles and stuff now. So, interesting. I see.
Good.
Alright.
If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
Once society has been rebuilt, right? So is this hypothetical, or is this like what actually happened? Because it seems a little far-fetched, unless like one of these robots is calling themselves the Animal King. Looks a little like a Tiger King to me, but still haven't seen the show yet. I need to get my Netflix back, but one day. All right, here we go. So that was still level 2, just a second part. So is this also level 2 then?
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Very thoughtful. Oh no, no more smooth jazz. Okay. Too far away. Alright, well, that shouldn't be too hard though. I did read that this game is a decent bit longer, 2 or 3 times as long as the first game. And clearly on a much bigger budget. Apparently the first game was built by, it was based on a game that some college students made for like a college project. This is the way forward, right? I believe so. And Valve hired the whole team to build this game. And it turned out pretty well. It's gotta be cool when your work is recognized and a company hires you and your friends off the bat. Okay, so that was level 3, this is level 4. The loading screen seems a little behind. And of 19, alright, just like before. So, thankfully there's no robots, and so far things are pretty simple, it looks like. Alright, so, excuse me, we'll need to get some cubes here. And look, there's a cube. So, I think I know what to do here. Shoot right across. Yay, a cube. But alas, it is only one cube. Oh, there's the other cube. Okay. So, still not too hard quite yet. Kind of still in the tutorial mode.
Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Okay. Oh no. Well, didn't get too far there, did I? Is that the way I came, or is this the way I came? I'm all confused now. No, this is the way forward. Oh, I wanted to explore first. Thought this was the way back. Well, sorry guys, if there was anything cool up above that, that stair. I guess we'll never know. Oh, that's the Portal 2 symbol, not the Level 2 symbol. I get it.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Not sure I'm awake enough to follow that, but okay. So the fact that these evacuation screens are showing makes me think that they were the last thing showing when this place was evacuated, when disaster occurred. Hopefully part of the game will be piecing what happened together. Alright, level 5. Got a few things, but still no androids. So that's promising. Alright, I don't see an orange portal. Actually, yes I do. But I need a wall, or in this case, a floor will do. Okay. Alright, so don't see a second gun yet. Do see some acid. Now I'm worried all these things are gonna just like break on me. It's a really cool idea though to show the center in a state of disrepair. Makes it a very unique environment. I think Shell is her name, that's what I want to say at least. I feel bad for her though that all her friends and family are probably gone. Although if GLaDOS is to be believed, then she didn't have any friends or family, so there's that. Alright, anyway, so let's look at the puzzle here. We have a button, and this will bring me a cube. But the cube is way over here. Alright, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem though, or maybe it will be. Because I can't get through that portal. Ah, so once I get here I can use that to get some steps. Yeah, the trouble is I don't have my base portal here. Okay, so what can I do? I can't get back through it though. Very interesting. So I started in there. I mean, like I can shoot a portal here. Well, actually no I can't. I can shoot one. Oh. Okay, so that was a total accident, but that's true. I don't need to get there. I just need to get the cube here. Alright, well, that was a happy accident. Alright, so if I could get one more cube here, I think I would win. But is there not a surface here? There is. But I can't, if I take that off, I can't get back through here. Okay. They make it seem so easy, but it's not. Thankfully there are two buttons here. Let's see what they do. What does this one do? Oh, is that supposed to like catapult me up? Or do I hit that and then jump through there? No, I think it's gotta catapult me into the thing. Alright, what does this one do? Another cube? Oh. Hey! And now there are two. Okay. Not quite as complicated as I thought it would be. Huh. Guess that was it. Alright, let's do one more and then I will call this an episode. But like from the moment like the first game launched or even was done being created, they start thinking of new ideas like that. We're like, oh, we should put that in the game. Luckily there's a portal too, and I'm sure there's plenty of like fan maps as well. Alright.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
Thankfully, they seem to still apply. Alright, so there it is. Gotta use momentum. Those of you who have either played Portal or watched my first Let's Play obviously remember that. So when you fall, you have momentum and you can get places. Alright, so where do we need to go? We can go down here. It'll launch me very far. Yeah, let's see what that does. Alright, here I go. Nope, that'd be too easy. Can I shoot right down through the hole? Yes, I can. No, no! Oh no. Okay. I thought there was acid down there, but it's not. Was it going to bounce again? Okay, no. Not if I guide it. Alright, so now I need to get the cube and me up here. So that should be easy. Yeah, I'm always like overthinking these. This is actually fairly simple. I can jump just right. In fact, what if I just drop the weighted cube? Hey, there we go. Cubes first, right?
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
Well, thank you. Alright. Well, I'm not an employee, I'm an unwilling subject. Or maybe I was willing at one point, not really sure. Okay, so we got a cube dispersal thing over here. Oh, interesting. So nothing here is really portable except this area here. That thing. Yeah, they make it just big enough that you can't put your blue portal down there, otherwise you'd be stuck. And I'm sure that from down there I can see something, so let's just jump down first. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, well, I have a cube, that's nice, but ultimately not what I wanted to do. Alright, there we go. I'm just curious, if you go down here, you obviously can't get stuck. Yeah, you can do that. Okay, cool. Alright, so that being said, I can get the cube from up there. And I have to get the cube over to here, it looks like. Alright, well, let's try that. The button is through that glass. I guess it's just around the corner there. So what if I do this? Ouch. But I am where I need to be. Yay. Alright, it's not that hard quite yet, but I assume they'll be getting a good bit harder before all is said and done. Oh, okay. And now I need to get up there. Let's try that one more time, shall we? Didn't quite make it. Okay. If at first you don't succeed, right? Hey, there we go.
Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
I like that idea that there's like a scenario programmed in where if the world goes bad, they can test subjects to figure out who should be the one who restarts humanity. Although it might take a few people. Some genetic diversity there.
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Typical. So somebody feels that testing is more important than safety. I'm curious if there's a reason for that, like if the testing actually is going to be very important, but... so are we still on the same test? I think so. I don't see a new testing sign, at least. Until I do, I'll keep going. Level 5, I think we're on, something like that.
Hey! Oi, oi! I'm up here!
Hey,
oh,
buddy.
You did find a portal gun! Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day? Brave. Pop a portal on that wall behind me there, and I'll meet you on the other side of the room.
Oh, 7.
Just pop a portal right behind me there.
So I guess
Come
that
on
was
through to
6,
the
I
other
just missed the
side.
sign. Alright, well, I will go ahead and save the game here. I'll do at least one more episode tonight, because so far I'm having fun, and hopefully you guys are having fun watching too. I think I would be quiet for just a second so I could talk, but anyway, thank you guys. I will see you again in just a few minutes.